changing, so it's very essential. Okay, good. Let's see, we are streaming. Fine. Okay, so let's get started then for the session. Okay. Okay, so guys, yesterday we focused on one of the two aspects, which is uh, setting up secondary goals, building a system around it, and running that system regularly. Okay. But now today we are going to focus on another important aspect, which is the primary goal, because that's what is the most challenging piece of all, because that is where you have really focused dedication efforts to really get whatever you want in your life. Okay. Secondary goal will happen by itself. It's not needing that high intensity. Gradually it will just go. As you start spending more time on a regular basis, those goals will be accomplished. Let's say you want to upgrade your knowledge. Daily you spend 30 minutes, 1 hour in acquiring new skill. You multiply it by 6 months, your knowledge is going to be far greater than who you are right now. Okay, so knowledge is not going to be challenged at all. You read books, you take up courses on YouTube, Udemy, this, that, n number of places, knowledge will be growing. Okay, health related, you do daily workout, you simple follow a good diet during the day, avoid a few things, the oily stuff and all that, spice and all that, salt, sugar and all that, thoda sa control kar loge, so health is also going to be taken care. Okay, so unless you want to go to the athlete level, so there is not much of effort required for maintaining health. Okay, you just have to follow certain disciplines, right? Okay, and things will automatically happen. Like family relationship also, it will be just happening automatically. For example, you just plan every week doing something with your family or your friends or your relationships, whatever. Like weekly doing something is really going to keep the bonding go really nice. Okay, gifts, travel, food, okay, just talk, chit chat, games, whatever. So nothing but you are seeing, many of the goals will become possible to achieve very easily. Your bondings will be, and all these other things will be really good, but major challenge will come for your primary goal. Okay, be it career wise, you want to do something really great, or you want to go towards something as the next level in your life. That what should be your primary goal, where your entire focus and efforts should be. Okay, now let's understand what exactly is required. First, every one of you will have challenges in life, and in order to solve those challenges, you have to become better. We have already covered that. Personal development, you have to become better. Okay, now the thing is, whatever is your goal right now, the most important one, the primary one, okay, it needs a certain steps you should perform in order to accomplish that. Okay, and if you stick with these steps, eventually you are going to guaranteed accomplish your goal. This is how it works. Okay, you just have to be committed, keep moving in that direction, and eventually you are all going to reach to your goal. It will only be if you stop in between that you will not get your goal. Okay, so you just have to be very clear. We are going to discuss that system today. If you just follow this system long enough, you will achieve whatever goal you want, and all throughout your life, any goal that you have, the same system will work for all. Be it you want to have a job right now, or a promotion, or a job switch, or anything new. Okay, everything else will be a smaller thing compared to what system we are going to learn today. Okay, and yes, most importantly, it's following that system long enough till the point you get the results out of it. Okay, now simple. What exactly? First, we have already done the first part, which is goal setting, right? Goal setting. So we have defined it clarity wise, what we want. We even converted it into a smart goal format. The few important things about that is it should be measurable, it should be having a deadline, time estimate linked up with that. These are the two things we have already discussed, the smart technique of setting goals. Now the thing is, what are the next steps to convert this into a result oriented system? Okay, now I'll share my screen quickly, have a look through this, and then we will go through one by one deeper into each of the area. Okay, fine. Just a minute. Sharing screen. Okay. The system is simple. Just have a look here. Okay. A very simple system, but it needs to be done right at every area. Okay. And I'll even show you the pros and the cons at multiple sections, what people get, what people don't get. Okay. Simple. First part we have already done, clarity wise goal setting. Okay. And therefore guys, be okay to change. For example, right now the goal that you would have set up, if you feel okay, that's not the right goal, you want to improve on that. Okay, be flexible to upgrade your goals, that is okay. Okay, so because the more you think and do these things, you will become smarter, right? 1 week ago your thinking was different. In 1 week, if you really learn and grow in a different manner, your maturity will grow. By the end of 1 week, you will be able to make better decisions. Okay, so as you grow more in your life, be flexible to make changes in your planning and executions. Okay, that's how it is. You become better and you accordingly keep correcting your actions. Now the simple step here, guys. Okay, simple 5 steps. Set the goal, plan on how are you going to get it. Okay, then after that, keep taking regular massive actions in on your planning. So whatever you planned, take actions on that. Then review that. Okay, what is working, what is not working. Whatever is working, you again keep taking the actions in that direction. Anything not working, you just see, oh, this is not working, how you can make it better. Okay, once that's what review is going to help you to improve on your decision makings, plannings and execution. So keep improving on that, and again keep planning, keep rotating through this circle. Okay, plan, take actions, review. If not working, change it, replan stuff, again perform, and let this engine run as long as you get the results. Okay, that's how it works. It is pretty simple system, guys. Anybody on the planet can become highly successful in their life. Okay, and guys, let me tell you, my entire 12 years of the IT industry, I have lived it in the same manner. And I have really accomplished a lot of results in my 12 years, starting from a fresher till right now head of technology with 40 members leading. And there has been a lot of challenges and complexity. It was not straight path, simple path, a lot of ups and downs there. But because of these simple three things, okay, constant planning, then taking actions regularly, and if something is not working, being courageous enough to accept that I made a mistake and I should change my stuff, and then changing it again, taking actions, and eventually things work. Okay, and as long as you keep doing this, results are going to come. Okay, that's it. So I'll share this image also, but just make a quick note of these things, guys. Everyone in your notepad, just write down these 5 steps. Okay, 5 steps of getting results. Just write down, everybody, 5 steps of getting results. So what will happen is, if you write it down, you will be more involved rather than just listening and seeing it. If you write it, it becomes personal to you. It's your piece of paper or a copy where you're writing it. You will actually write it directly on your brain. So knowing the techniques is basic. Take action on that. So that's what, once you write it, you will learn it more better. So I keep writing the same stuff again and again because I'm writing it in my mind, not on the paper. Okay, so every time you write, you connect with it more closely. Okay, simple. Just write this side heading: 5 steps to accomplish goals. Okay, 5 steps to accomplish goals. Step one. Step one. Goal setting. Step one. Goal setting. Don't get it into too much details and lengthy statements. Okay, only the key pointers will write. Step one, goal setting. Step two, planning on how to accomplish your goals. Step two, planning on how to accomplish your goals. Step three, taking actions on those plans. Step 3, taking actions on those plans. Step 4, reviewing your actions and plans. Step 4, reviewing your actions and plans, comma, to check for any improvements. Reviewing your actions and plans to check for any improvement. Next step, keep planning and taking actions till the time you accomplish your results. As simple as that, guys. Keep planning and taking actions as long as you get results. Okay. Now, there are two things, or in fact, few very critical things which you need to know. Okay. Again, I'll open up my notepad. These are the differences between those who will get results versus those who will not. So focus on everything very detailed manner, everyone. Okay. Fine. Okay. There go. What will happen? Now, some of you guys here will be really committed to achieve anything that you have, or like any desire or dream you have. And those people will daily work on that, think about it, and get it done. Okay. But let's say a day comes where things do not go as planned for you, and unexpected lot of challenges comes up, maybe at your work or in your personal life. So accordingly, what will happen is whenever these uncertainty comes, problem comes in life, you will tend to forget about your goal and you will get carried away. Okay, it's not tension, pressure, and all that. You will go in a different direction. And once you start moving away from your goal, getting back on track really becomes very problematic. And then what will happen is these goals will slowly start disappearing, and it will just become wish. Arey, I wish I should have done like this. I could have become something else in my life. But slowly and steadily, you will start moving away from your goals. This is what is happening to many of the people. Okay, but we don't want to go in that track. So for that, there is a simple way, guys. Okay, देखो. First, you have set up a goal for yourself. Okay. Now the thing is, you have to daily remind yourself of the goal. This is ultimately required. Actively, you need to give some time to yourself to remind, okay, what do you actually want? Regardless of what is going on in your life, you need to constantly keep telling, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. And some people have given very simple way of doing it. It is simply writing your goal statement on a piece of paper and putting it on the mirror where you brush your teeth. I have it in my mirror. I have stuck it. Next, in my phone, here you can see some paper is there. On this paper, I have written my goal, what I want. And by that way, I always have this goal with me. So the primary goal, you need to merge it with your life and your living. You have to be determined for achieving it. Okay? By that way, what will happen is, guys, your brain works really smarter. Okay, you give a problem to your brain. Generally, just observe, just think about it. Whenever a problem comes to your brain, it doesn't stay relaxed. It tries to do something. Okay, you just observe how your brain works. For any human being, it operates the same way. Whenever a problem comes to your brain, okay, one approach is your brain immediately starts looking, okay, how do I solve it? How do I fix it? Okay, and what happens is, slowly and steadily, some people, rather than fixing this problem, they acquire a different mode, which is running away from the problem. Okay, as soon as life becomes tough, people run away from the problem. And there is another approach. When there are problems coming, you actually solve the problem. Okay, but a brain is not designed if the problem is coming, just stay there, don't do anything. It's not designed like that. So whenever a situation changes, your brain will act on it, either to solve it or try to take you away from that problem, but you will not stay static. Now what does this mean? You need to train your brain here. If you are belonging in the second category, okay, when a problem has come, to run away from it, you will never succeed in your life. But that's the truth. You might not like it, but that's the truth. Every challenge that comes in your life, if you keep running away, there is no future for you. Your life will always stay struggling. So you need to actively train your mind ki bhai, when problem is coming, I will stand, I will observe, I will come up with solutions, and then I will try to solve the problem. And every single problem that you solve, you will become better. So personality change also has to happen. Okay, you have to develop this problem solving attitude, and that is where these goals and all will become interesting for you. It will become just like a game. Okay, it will just become like a game ki bhai, I have this goal in my life, XYZ. Yes, it is tough. Yes, there are going to be challenges. Let's say a recession happening or jobs not happening and you want a job. Now that itself becomes a game for you. Now this is a problem, you want this. What can you do in order to get that? Life will become game and interesting if you really play it well. So Pehla, one major thing I would like to say, upgrade your personality, okay, to become a problem solver. Just write this thing down, guys. Upgrade your personality, because guys, it's for some of the people, it will happen naturally that you will try to run away from your problem. And that is a very losing attitude. A lifelong struggle will be there if you have that attitude. Okay, so you will need, next time onwards when the problem comes, you need to think, you need to not run away, you need to stop there, you need to study, change karna padega. Upgrade your personality to become a problem solver, not a run away person. This itself is going to take a lot of work, but it needs to be done because it is one time thing. This will become a behavior throughout your life otherwise if you don't fix this. Okay, okay. Now once you become a problem solver, okay, then your brain is going to support you to accomplish your goals. If you have a runaway attitude, you will never accomplish your goals, because as soon as some problem is coming, you're like, no, 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 no. And goals are not easy. Goals accomplishment is going to take a lot of effort from you. It will not come readily, naturally ke bhai mummy ne dal ke sath गोल डाल के दे दिया plate में खा ले बेटा. It doesn't work like that. Goals ke liye you have to work harder. Things will not work. Okay, recently I think, I don't know whether you guys have watched this on Netflix. There is a no, like documentary or web series available. I think the name is Playlist. So it is about Spotify, like Spotify. Yeah, you have the podcast Spotify. So uska founder ke related story is there. Okay, so I just watched a few episodes of that. And guys, hardcore struggle is there. He wanted to found it and everybody else were opposing, no opportunities were coming. Like any goal is pretty tough to accomplish, and the point is he simply stick with the approach that we said, 5 steps which we have written right now. You can actually relate everybody. He planned it, he took actions, he was reviewing, and again continuously running till the time something clicked for him. Now, the point is, any goal has to have that kind of determination. Failures will be coming, problems will be happening, things will not be working out, because that is a part of your goal process. Okay, so just understand, goals will be tough, but you need to have this problem solver attitude developed, so that whenever this challenge is coming, you can stay there, see it, solve it, because that mentality will only help you to accomplish your goal. So that's where this is a very important step to develop this mentality. Okay, now the next is, we have already talked about this, daily remind yourself of your goal. Okay, daily remind yourself of your goal, because you might forget it. So as part of reminder, you can write it on mirror. put a sticker on mirror on your primary goal. Do this today itself, guys. Whatever is your primary goal, take a sticker, because you will brush 2 times a day, morning, evening. While brushing, unknowingly, you will just look at that goal. And then if you have developed a problem solver attitude and you are looking at your goal daily, all throughout the day, your brain is going to think how to get that goal. If you have a runaway attitude, and even if you keep writing your goal daily, you will like not accomplish it. So first you develop a problem solver attitude. From today onwards, whenever you face any problem in your life, face it. With some efforts, your personality will change. Face it. And once you become a problem solver attitude, after that, when you look at your goal daily, the brain will figure out how to make it possible. And then ideas will come, something will happen, and then you just have to do further steps of that. Okay. Now the next steps come is planning part. Now let's understand this part. This is where it's very critical. If you do, because before taking actions, you have to always have planning. And this is where many people really struggle, because they don't do deep thinking and deep analysis. And planning means analysis of facts, analysis by studying your circumstances, checking what ideas can be implemented, how can you do it. Because once you do the planning, then only your actions will follow. Without plans, if you take actions, you will work so hard and not achieve any results, maybe. Okay, that's how it works, guys. And telling you again, 12 years of IT experience. And guys, planning is what makes IT industry successful. Sprint plannings, quarterly plannings, annual plannings, what work needs to be done. Because of planning only the industry is successful. Okay, first planning has to happen, then actions has to come. That is part of why which industry is successful. Do that to your personal life as well. Okay, now let's break down the planning part in detail, because this is where many people will struggle. So अपने को इसको थोड़ा सा समझना पड़ेगा. We have to really crack it down nicely. ठीक है, देखो simple होता है. Again, देखो, you need to ask yourself a question. First, you have written your goal statement. This is your goal statement. It might be very tough goal, easy goal, doesn't matter, but there is a goal statement. There is a problem statement in front of you. And now you have a problem solver attitude. So your brain should automatically think about, how do I solve it? So you need to ask yourself a question. Okay, what skill development or knowledge you need to acquire in order to accomplish this goal? Very important question. Okay, so what is the question? What skill or knowledge you need to develop to achieve this goal? Guys, again, I'm telling you, if you stay the same person, you will not achieve your goals. You have to become better than who you are, then only you go closer to your goals. Okay, if let's say if you are the same and you have set up some goal and you're achieving it, that means it is already in your comfort zone. But if next level goals are required, you have to become better than who you are right now. And becoming better means upgrading yourself. Be ready to change, be ready to upgrade. Simply ask this question: what skills or knowledge you need to develop in yourself to achieve this goal? And whatever comes to the mind, start figuring it out. Go to Google, search about it, any courses that you feel, any friends or suggestions that you might need for this. Try to collect all of those possible things. Okay, next question. Identify, okay, major obstacles, blockers, which can stop you from achieving these goals. Simple. देखो guys, planning क्या होता है? You think, you analyze, you see things, then you make decisions. What should you do? That's what is planning. So analysis plus decision making of what should your actions be, that is what is planning. So you ask these questions. Okay, what are the major obstacles or blockers that might come in front of you for accomplishing this goal? And then immediately your next question becomes, how do you solve them? How do you solve them? Guys, I'm honestly telling you, 1 hour you dedicate for this activity, look at your goal and just run through these questions, and whatever comes to your mind, start writing it. Okay, are there any problems that you feel right now? Let's say you're a job seeker, you might have challenges. I'm not getting interview calls itself. That's a blocker. The market में recession is there. That's a blocker. Every major blocker which is there in front of you, write it down. And on every of the problem, think how to solve it. What can you do in order to get more calls? What can you do? Fine, recession is there, but still, how can you get an entry? Think, think, think. But running away is not an option. So if you develop this personality, if you ask the right questions and you just take 1 hour, maybe over weekend, think about it. Kya kare? What? Automatically, pieces will start coming together. Now, the third question you need to ask, okay? What people can help you achieve your goals? This is very important. Okay, simply ask this next question: what people can help you achieve your goals? Your life will, don't try to do things alone. That will be a very painful way of living life. Struggling will be there, challenges will be there. Try to really look for people around you. Okay, just try to connect with them, build strong relationships and networks, maybe in your family, maybe in your offices, maybe on LinkedIn. Reach out and meet with the right people, and just try to see in your life who are the people who can really help you to get to your goals. Why? Because you need to then have discussions and conversations with such people. Don't try to solve your goals all alone. Try to get all possible help required, because failure is not an option. You need to make it work at any cost. That should be your attitude. Then only your goals will become true, because problems, pain will come. You need to stick with what you want, and that will happen like this. Okay, so simple three questions: what skills you need to acquire, what are the major blockers which is in your path to achieve your goals, and then who are the people which will be there in your life, okay, which can help you to solve it. If you don't have such people, where can you find such people who can help you with this? Okay, maybe some HRs of some companies, anybody on LinkedIn. Sit on internet, hunt the people down, build relationships with them, and then opportunities will start coming. But guys, if you don't do anything, nothing is going to happen in your life. That's how it is. You have to do things. You need to make things work. Okay, fine. Now, once you get these things, देखो, honestly speaking, if you just answer all these questions, you will get a list of actions. You will get a list of actions. Ki bhai, skill and upgrade, I want to do these things. Okay, what are the blockers available? You will get A. Then how to solve the problems? That will give you list of actions. Next, who are the people to reach? What to talk to them? This will give you list of actions. Nothing but if you simply think about these, you will get a list of actions what you should do in order to go closer to your goals and achieve your goals. That's how it works. You just have to sit for 1 hour every week and go through this questioning. It will give you, you yourself will discover what needs to be done. And now there comes a very beautiful part, guys. On top of this, okay, to add more to this, okay, simply ask this question. Okay, all these are detailed questions, but simply ask this question: what can I do to achieve my goals? That's it. Here all your ideas will come. These are three granular details which is a subset of this major question, but other than these three questions, just ask this. Put all your ideas on piece of paper. And generally, this is a technique given by Earl Nightingale. He was there in the last century, really very successful guy. He said you should try to find around 20 ideas in one sitting in order to solve your goal. I'll again explain more about these, but what it says is, like, right now you just need to do what? Keep your goal statement in front of you and just ask this question: how can I achieve my goal? How can I achieve my goal? And then these questions will also act like a pointer and then generate more ideas. Okay, do this, do this, do this, do this. Let your brain work, because the brain is designed to work. It is designed to think, analyze, make decisions. It's not designed to stay confused, guys. It is designed to solve problems. Okay, and you have to put your brain to work. You know what is unfortunate situation happening in the current society? Life is becoming too much easy. Okay, earlier time में actually बहुत hard work was required for accomplishing anything. In the current times, life is pretty easy. You sit at your home, you do something on internet, and you get your groceries, you get shopping, you get movies, you get everything just at your doorstep. Food struggle is not there, pain of life is not there, comfort is too much comfort, voice operated searches are happening. Before you even tell something, your apps and all will suggest you, okay, already this is going to happen, please do these actions and everything. Life is becoming too much simple. Dekho, now the drawback of this, when the life becomes too much simple, the brain doesn't have much challenges to solve. And if you don't use your brain to solve complex challenges, the brain will lose that ability over a period of time. Okay, you know how a human brain works. Whichever activity or a habit you do regularly, those skills sharpen. And what you don't do over a period of time, in human being, those things gets lost. Right from childhood, this is happening to us. Whichever things we practice, we become good in that, and whatever we don't do doesn't become good. If you are a right hander, you are very flexible to write with this, but right from childhood, had you used left hand, it would have been flexible. So you trained yourself in a certain manner. So our human brain and the body is designed, whatever you keep doing more and more, it becomes good in that, perfect in that. And whatever you don't do, slowly and steadily you will forget it. And unfortunately, the current society is getting too much comfortable. Big challenges solving is not even taught right from schooling. Your parents have taken care of lot to you. Okay, and chalo, at least it was good ke during our times our parents were still a bit stricter. But if you find generation by generation, your grandparents will be more stricter with your parents, then your parents versus your relation would be softer. And right now what is happening, your relation versus your children relation is even going to be more softer. I've literally seen छोटे छोटे बच्चे like पप्पा को देते लात मार्केट में, मैं नहीं आने वाला साथ में, like that's what, because the relationship boundaries are getting like that. You need to understand what is happening is somebody else is taking away all the pain and problem solving part for you. And when that happens, your brain does not solve complex problems. And if that becomes your way of living, a challenge is somebody else is taking care, you are not solving it, the brain will lose its ability to do this complexity and come up with ideas, solutions. And that's the reason the system and the society will become weak. Okay, now forget about everything. Look at it just yourself. You have one life and you need to fix it. And now you are aware that the more challenges you solve, the more you put your brain to work to think, analyze, and solve, the better your brain is going to become. Okay? So now my suggestion for you will be, take your goal statement and get into planning. Ask these questions individually. What skills and knowledge you need to grow? If you feel you're already having knowledge, well and good, not required then. If you feel no, something more has to be acquired, you need to then start Googling what to do, where can you find that knowledge, what are the courses. Next, all the major problems that are there, which is not like making you achieve your goal, list it down. It could be like, I am too much lazy. That could be a problem. I'm not able to, I plan things but I don't do it. That is a problem. You need to then figure out how do you remove all these problems, right? Ek ek karke, first you know it, then you can then identify the people, and simply after that ask this, how can I achieve this goal? and just there should be total 20 ideas which you write on a piece of paper. Okay. Now, once you do, you will have a list of actions. Generally, 20 plus actions will be there just if you do this top questioning and put your brain to work. It will come up with ideas. Oh, let's do this, let's do that. And anything that comes to your mind, write it down. Okay, so you need to write it. Khali mind mein nahi sochna. You have to write every single thing. So write down list of ideas. After these of all the top activity, write down list of ideas. Now, once you write it, then comes the next step of planning. Now you have multiple things what needs to be done. The next steps are pretty simple: priority and sequencing, estimation. This all is part of the planning. You will see similar things are happening in your IT projects also. Priority, sequencing, estimation of time. Now, what are these things? Ideas are there, but now you need to arrange it in a priority, the most impactful idea to the least impactful idea. So you should pick the most important, the powerful idea that you have, which will definitely get you closer to your goal, that you have to take. So arrange those ideas in a proper priority, most important to least important. Next, there could be some sequence. For example, you might say, I need to first learn, let's say 40% of Spring Boot or microservices before really applying for interview anywhere. So then you are going to, like, two tasks will be there. So one will be a complete Spring Boot 40%, and then second task will be there which says actually do the job hunting or apply somewhere, blah blah blah. Nothing but sequencing of active tasks will be coming. So again, you need to finalize, list down these things in proper priority, put it into a sequence, and then estimate how much time it will take for each of the tasks to complete. Is it 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Can you do multiple tasks in parallel, or can it be done only one at a time? So you have to do all that time planning. And once you are done with all these, straight away move to actions. That's it. This is going to give you clarity. Okay, ask the right questions, come up with a list of things to be done, arrange them in a priority, do some sequencing, first this completion, that this completion, next can see whether can you do multiple things at the same time, how much time can you allocate per day to work on this kind of goal. It's completely your life. Figure out, estimate how much time it will take, and once you're done with all this, you have a list of tasks in a proper priority and a sequence where you even know how much time it will take to complete, and just get down with the business, start taking actions. And then what will happen? You start taking action. Something will work, something will not work, because nobody is perfect. As soon as something is not working, you see, oh, I tried this, it's not working. Have I done something wrong? Can I make it better? Or should I try something else here? That is where comes the review part, the 5-step part. So that's what it is. Just take actions. And in taking actions, if you realize, no, I am too much lazy, for small work, I'm taking more time to do it, then that is a blocker which is standing, which you have to fix. Why your personality is like that? Why are you taking time? And you will realize, guys, do this for next 3 months. And as an end result, you will be a better person. Okay, as an end result, you'll be a better person. So just take a few quick notes down here, everybody. Okay, just write the side heading: planning your goals. Planning your goals. Okay, first ask below set of questions. Ask below set of questions and write down ideas. Ask below set of questions and and write down the answers. on piece of paper or soft copy, whatever. But writing is important. Okay, don't keep things in mind, because there are so many things happening. You might miss out something if you just keep it in mind. Okay, first, what skills or knowledge, what skill or knowledge upgrade you need to do? What skill or knowledge upgrade you need to do to achieve this goal? Now, maybe yesterday you said, right, knowledge ke liye, if you have locked already 1 hour or whatever, you can learn that towards your goal itself. Okay. Second, identify major blockers. Identify major blockers in accomplishing the goal. Identify major blockers in accomplishing the goal. Okay, continue the statement. For each of the blocker, write down on how to solve it. देखो, just ask the questions, guys. Brain कुछ ना कुछ तो बोलेगा. It will not be blank. It will tell you something. Maybe in the beginning it might not work that smartly, but you do this repeatedly, you will get better in this. Now I'll even, like, we have some time, I'll even tell the further things how this has to be structured more nicely. Okay, fine. Next, okay, identify the people which can help you reach the goal. Identify the people which can help you reach the goal. Okay, into bracket, collaborate with them to solve your problems. Don't be afraid, guys. Don't be nervous. सब लोग, everybody is busy in their own lives. You need to reach out and you need to ask. Okay, you need to ask. Don't over create problems in your mind itself. Okay, what will he think if I reach out to that person? Be a bit shameless for achieving your goals. If you feel something, just ask the question. Don't hold yourself back कि ये क्या होगा, वो क्या होगा. अरे tell and then see what happens. ठीक है, fine. थोड़ा जिद्दी बनना पड़ता है, guys. You have to really have that कि नहीं चाहिए, I need it, because it's your life, man. Don't give it away. सामने वाले कुछ भी बोले यार, but ignore it. ठीक है. I literally know. Okay, I'll tell you. This is a, like, one of my very close friend incident. Okay. I don't know whether that person does it intentionally or that's the nature. Okay, I remember we were together going for we were just together going for I think some restaurant where we ordered food and all. So that person, in the box, he brought some curry from home. Okay, and he just went to that restaurant and he said to the owner and all ki, bhai, I want to warm this up in your oven. Okay, and owner said, okay, fine. So this guy, he played with the oven for 10 minutes and the oven stopped working. Pata nahi, did he press some buttons here and there and it stopped and all? But as an end result, his food was not cooked and the oven is also not working now. Okay? And I was just observing from side what all happening. Now the owner came and he was like very much, hey, you spoiled this oven, it is not working, it is not heating, and blah blah blah. Okay? But my friend was pretty like, okay, so he was thinking very clear. Okay, so that means the oven is not working, so this is cold. So where can I go and get this heated? The owner was screaming, shouting, bhai, you have spoiled it. But this guy was completely neutral. Okay, so it is not cooked. Where can I go and cook it? Completely ignored the frustration of that owner. And owner was screaming. He said, okay, so it is not helping. He took that box, went to somewhere else, heated and came to me, bhai, chalo, it is run. And I thought, you did not react to his thing. He was trying to put some maybe penalty or money for spoiling the oven. But he's like, अरे छोड़ो यार, लोग तो बोलते रहेंगे, अपने को अपना काम निकालना आना चाहिए. So that was the thought. We need to know how to get our work done. Don't care about the people. You focus, I want this, this is my life priority, and let others say whatever, I will focus and get my work done. Develop that kind of attitude. For a zid, that's what it is, determination, not giving up, not caring much about what others will think when you are on your track to success. Thoda sa, guys, you have to become like that. Okay? So if you feel there are people who can help, without hesitation, reach out. Apply the 5-second rule which we discussed yesterday. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop a message, call them, do whatever. Follow up with them multiple times. Even if they are saying no, still chase them for answer. Okay, do you know this? I was reading a marketing book. Okay, in that marketing book, there was a technique which they said in that book ki, anybody will get convinced if you reach out minimum 5 times to them. Okay, you want to get your work done. You're trying to reach out to somebody, let's say calling an HR, okay, or dropping an email to the HR. In first time, almost nobody responds. So time to time, do follow-ups. And in the marketing book, they gave this technique, minimum 5 times you need to reach out to somebody. Then they say, who is this guy? Why is he coming so many times? And then they at least think. Right now, what happens is you apply for a job somewhere and you're like, Arey, nahi chal raha hai. Arey, daily apply for 10 days, keep applying for the job, dropping emails again and again, again and again. Then the HR will be like, who is this guy? So many emails coming from the same person. And then they show interest. Apply this marketing technique. Be fearless, be bold, keep following up. Just going on and on, not taking action is not the solution. Okay, now this is what. So the next point, just know it, guys. Reach out to people, don't hesitate. Reach out to people, follow it up. Okay. And in that book, it was a very good quote which he said ki, either the person should buy or the person should die. But you should chase the person till hell, till your work is done. Okay? अब I don't know, can you do that for getting a job? HR के सपनों में आने लगा कि भाई अफरोज बैठा है, अरे यार कल वापस से कॉल करेगा. You can just do that, guys. Everybody is a human being. If you keep reaching out to people again and again and again, you will start circling in their mind. And once that games happens, they notice you. If you do it only once, you're just part of a crowd. You do it 1,000 times, you get recognized, you run in their mind itself. And when that happens, opportunities open. That's how you get your goals. You don't do it once, you do it 10 times. You do it till the time you get it. Simple, guys. Okay, fine. And now write down the next thing. Write down all possible ideas. The fourth point is, write down all possible ideas to accomplish your goal. Write down all possible ideas to accomplish your goal. Okay. Now write down this next section. The above questions. The above questions. The above questions will give you list of actions / ideas to be taken to accomplish your goal. As simple as that. These things will answer your everything. Okay. The above questions will give you a list of actions or ideas to accomplish your goal. Okay. Next step. Okay. Prioritize them. Prioritize them from most important to least important. Prioritize them from most important to least important. Okay. Next, arrange them in sequence of execution. Thoda thinking will be required, but things will happen. Arrange them in proper sequence of execution. Okay. Next, estimate the time estimate the time it will take estimate the time it will take to complete these actions. Okay, now next stuff, guys. Okay, chalo, so the core planning is ready, but how to execute it, when to execute it? And guys, let me tell you, it is not a one-time activity. Okay, so those don't think like life doesn't work in like one-time magic. Okay, देखो, you might have eaten wrong food for full 1 year, and then you will start facing health consequences. Yes, you eat pizza today, nothing happens. You're like सब कुछ तो सही चल रहा है. But you do it over a period of time, you will have health consequences. Okay, you eat anything, so that means results does not happen like just in next day. It will take some time where you constantly keep doing something over a period of time, then results happen. Now you need to live by that principle in your life as well. You're expecting your goals to come true, you do this full activity only once, nothing will happen. Result does not come in one time activity, but you will get a direction. And then you keep repeating this over and over. Your brain will learn how to see opportunities, how to analyze, how to come up with answers. And then you start taking actions on that. And then let the engine run for a few days, weeks, months. Then you will start getting outputs out of it. This is how it works. Okay. Now, what is required? We already spoke about this. You need to build a relationship with time. And what does that mean? Daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, maybe 6 months, maybe 1 year. Now you need to build relationship with this in order to achieve your goals and take actions. And that is where comes the next part where you said planning, next actions and review. You need to do this, whatever activities. Okay, let's say this is your day. You need to plan your day, you need to take action in your day, you need to review your day. That's how you will establish relationship with your day. And let this engine run every single day of your life. You plan. So when you have these items in front of you, these list of actions with you, just plan today, what do you want to do? Out of this list of actions today, what do you want to do? Take actions on that. By the end of the day, see how did the day go. And tomorrow, next day, again plan some list of actions, do that, see how it goes. And by that way, your days will full keep passing. But those who don't do anything after this, for them life will not change, the problems will still be there, and still people will be worried. So now what is happening is you package your day for success. Every single day you are saying what you want, you do that, you check whether it worked, and you do it for 7 days. Eighth day you will be a better person. And if you don't do it, your full days will go wasted, and in the end you will not even realize that you are not doing anything meaningful with your life. And similarly, these 7 days sit in a package of week. How about you plan your week, take actions in a daily manner throughout your week, and then in the end review your week. That means you will know narrowly. We are trying to now focus, what do you want? So let's say if you did this, you got 20 ideas. First focus in this week which ideas you want to implement, and then on a daily basis keep implementing that, and by the end of the week just review it. And how about you wrap this week inside a month? Plan your month. this comes week, and this comes review your month. Guys, this is how big business industries are running. This is how projects are running. They plan their week, they further plan their months, they further plan their quarters. That's what we are saying as part of the first quarter of 2023. Focus on these three items. So they plan their quarters, they plan their years. And every time you plan something, you put it into a cycle of review. So plan, take actions, review. Plan, take actions, review. Like an onion, peeling by peeling. Your day should be planned. You should take actions. You should review. Your week should be planned. You should take actions. You should review. Your month should be planned. Take actions. You should review. Your quarter should be planned. Take actions. You should review. Your years should be planned. Take actions. You should review. Recently, I came across something. That guy was saying, I plan my 10 years, a decade. That's what he said. I plan my full decade, take actions, and then I review how my full decade was. He was in his like what 70s, 80s, but he has gone to that level of thinking. Now you need to understand this is the system which will give you results. And guys, let me tell you, dekho, you start doing every single day basis. Forget about all this. Let's start simple, focusing on only one day. And guys, if you keep doing this itself every single day, you will get results out of your life. And when you multiply this with day by day, in 1 month itself, you will be a far better person than who you are right now. That's the power of being a human being. Okay? Every single day you plan, take action, review. Plan, take action, review. In 30 days, your output will start coming in life, and other people will simply keep asking questions. What should I do? What should I do? But you run based upon these ideas, and then these plannings and executions automatically, you know what needs to be done, and you're doing that on a daily basis. Eventually results will come only to such people. Okay, fine. This is what we would like to say for today. And okay guys, these whatever things we have discussed today, in coming sessions we are going to practically take actions on this. Okay, so right now I will just give you, that's what guys, all these sessions motive is first to tell you the techniques, share you the techniques, and later take actions on it. Third, build it into a habit so that we do it repeatedly. So right now we are doing that step one where I'm sharing these important insights. Just continue day by day, join every single day 9, and we will get in more deeper. Okay, so let me share you the attendance for today. Tomorrow is going to be a Q&A and recap, so I am not going to pick up any new topic. So as part of today's attendance, whatever question you have, you put it and then join tomorrow. We will be doing a Q&A session. Okay, and guys, prioritize your own success because it's your life one time and you cannot miss it. Okay, you cannot underlive a life. Let me paste this code for today. Code for today is 8989, and this is the attendance. So guys, in the free field, like share your thoughts, ask whatever is your most burning question, and tomorrow session right from 9 p.m. we will start doing the Q&A on each of the questions which are raised. Okay, and then week 2 is also going to be open for everyone, but week 3 will be only for those who have completed 80% or more sessions. Nothing but 8, 9, 10 who have completed these 3, they will be joining for the week 3. And in week 2 we are going to touch on high performance, productivity, communication, and corporate IT mindset. Okay, so there are few plans for the week 2 items. It's going to be, yes, majorly again working for non-IT professionals as well, because productivity, high performance, communication, this is something which is required for everyone. Okay, so slowly and steadily we'll get in, so even non-IT guys will be getting benefited next week. The topics are like that. Fine. So chalo everyone, let's mark the attendance and absorb the session. Okay, I'll put this all into the blog again. go through it, whatever notes you have written, think through it. In future coming sessions, we are going to practically take actions on these as well. Okay.